Hey, welcome back, dude.
Back.
Fucking locked in, dude.
Welcome to all of you watching that because it's gonna be crazy.
Fucking dialed, boys. You know what I'm saying?
Got the intro all set up.
Intros,
But no, yeah.
intro's good. Just slap that bad boy on there.
Yes, sir.
And get her done. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
How y'all boys doing? Anything new going on here?
Oh man, there's a lot, brother. There's a lot going on.
Texas, dire wolves.
Dire wolves and taxes. Fucking, bro. I didn't even tell you, bro. You know, my taxes got fucked up last year. Somebody tried to claim on my taxes. There was a fraud claim.
What happened?
They tried to claim 11 bands on my shit through my social and shit.
Someone got your social?
Somehow, that's what the IRS says. Say you might want to check your social. You might be compromised or whatever. I mean, it was somebody fucking got it, but I ain't changing that shit. I locked that shit in, bro. That shit's locked in my
At
brain.
that point, keep an eye on your finances. Like they do.
They can
Sometimes
get
when they
bank
scam
accounts.
you, they start with small amounts,
Yeah,
and obviously they try to get 11 bands straight off the bat.
off the bat, off my
So-
shit. They try to claim some dependence on my shit.
Yeah.
I don't got none of
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, they put a hold on my shit, so I owed that year, and I couldn't pay it because I didn't know how much I owed because it kept saying unavailable since the tax return didn't process because there's two.
Holy shit.
So I spent like a good, maybe like 8 hours combined between all the phone calls talking to these motherfuckers. And some lady gave me attitude. She was like, you don't know how much you owe? I was like, no. She was like, you should say it on the text. I'm like, okay, well listen here. I'm calling you for a reason because I obviously don't know what the fuck's going on. You could just try to tell me, right? You could just do your job and just be like, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Help me know. Pretend like I don't know shit and explain it to me, right? But no, she treated me like I'm a fucking retard, right? Excuse my language. Like a fucking retard. And I don't know what's going on, which is right, but help a brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me fucking attitude. You sound like a fucking, like a Tanya or some shit. You sound like a
hell
fucking,
no.
you sound like a LaQuisha over the phone. It's not racist. It's factual.
Shit.
It's not racist.
It's what she sound. It's what she sounded like.
Bro.
She sounded like she gave me an attitude. She had a rough day. It was the last day to file taxes, so I get it. She was probably frustrated. Help a brother.
But still. it's your
Help
job.
a young. I was saying like yes, ma'ams,
'Cause, like,
please, thank yous.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I
I'm
mean,
being a good guy.
Think about it. Mine got fucked up last year, but a different reason. And it took me, 3 people to even get my shit this year filed. And then it took the last person to be able to tell me what to do to get my return from last year.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? The IRS couldn't even tell me how to get that number, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, they don't even know what they're doing.
I would call I called the IRS 6 times because what it is like some people have this special pin that they have to put in.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't give me that. I called the IRS after filing my taxes last year and it getting rejected because of that. Called the IRS 6 times. 3 of the 6 times they said, we're sending you this pin in the mail. It's going to take 21 days to get to you. And I said, okay, cool. Waited 21 days, 3 times. Never fucking came. And then called them again 3 times. Okay, let me look in your records. Put me on hold, all right? Every time that call hit 30 minutes on the dot, it would drop.
It drops and you got to call back.
Yup.
Yup. That happened to me. I was pissed. I was like, bro.
That's
I went through like.
actually the stupidest fucking
I
shit
called
ever.
TurboTax after dealing with 3 people.
Yeah.
The lady who ends up doing my taxes goes, oh, just go to IRS, blah, 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 dot, blah, 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 and then go to this, and then go to this. I got that fucking number within 5 minutes. Called
Holy
TurboTax
shit.
back like
they make taxes like some of the most complicated things
Bro,
to
yeah, it's so
Yeah.
complicated.
do. It's like,
For
I know
no
people
reason.
fucking up their taxes.
yeah, bro.
It's so
It's
complicated.
fucking way harder than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like
And the crazy part is they didn't want to teach us that type of shit in school.
Nah.
You know
At
what
least
else?
the school we went to,
You
bro.
know what else they don't
Hillsborough
teach you?
County,
Keep your
Florida
receipts.
schools, they don't teach you that shit.
They
Nah,
don't
they
teach
just
you-
learn calculus.
They don't teach you to keep your fucking receipts either because in like an industry like I'm in,
Yeah.
if I
It's a
go,
write-off, baby.
yeah, if I go buy anything at the beauty store for any job that I do,
Yeah.
if I keep that receipt for tax season, that's all a write-off if I bought it for a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's money back.
Like,
It's money back.
all of
straight.
that shit. So if like you're a barber, for instance, you go to the store, say your half guard broke. You go into the store, buy a half guard, keep that receipt. That's a write-off, even if it costs like $3.
No,
Mhm.
yeah. It all adds up.
Like,
It all adds up.
My
You gotta find a way to get your shit back.
My teacher was like, "You want to
Gotta
mark
get
all
that
that
back.
shit down?" And she was like, "I got fucking bands back."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" the
No
fuck?"
way. Yeah, if you're doing it right,
Like-
you can get money back.
That's how you're
That's true.
supposed
It's
to do
just most people don't want to keep receipts and fucking do that.
Be
It's
losing
just
it.
so fucking much
When
work.
I get to that point, TurboTax is not gonna be my friend no more.
There's a couple apps that you take a picture of it and it like saves all your shit
That's
into like a
that's
document,
smart, bro.
and then you submit
That's
the document.
smart.
I can't remember the name of it,
Turbo
but there's
says on there.
it might be.
I think you can take a picture of your W-2, it scans it all and uploads it.
No, I mean like your receipts.
Oh,
There's
that's
one that
hard.
like take a picture of the receipt and
Oh,
it
and
like
it gives you your spare change back.
there's
it
there's some
literally gives
there's
you
some that do
spare
that.
change
Yep.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Gives
a
you your own
different
little
thing.
I think that's
piggy bank. Every
Yeah.
time you scan a receipt, any savings that you had on that receipt goes into the piggy bank on that app, and it actually starts saving money.
Yeah.
So it pulls out of
It's dope.
Like it does like probably like a little investment account type
Mhm.
shit. But yeah, them fucking dire wolves, bro.
I
feel
found
about that
something
shit.
out about those.
How you feel about that shit?
Wait, so is that the wolf that came back into existence?
Yes.
And they
And
breeded
was
it back.
Prehistoric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not prehistoric, but yeah.
What
It
was
was like a couple.
It was like
like
Ice Age time.
Yeah.
It was like 10,000, 30,000.
That's pretty
years
old
ago.
to me, bro.
I
Yeah,
mean-
but here's the
Yeah.
thing. They
before us.
kind of lied to us a little bit.
About what?
It ain't a full dire.
Are they not full dire?
No, so hear me
They're
out.
like half wolf?
So hear me out. Back they did their skeletons look very similar to a gray wolf. But DNA shows that they're actually closest related to like Australian jackals.
Mm-hmm.
So all that basically they brought back, they took those missing genomes
Yeah.
and put them into the missing spot of gray wolves, because they said even though they're different, gray wolves' DNA is like 90-something%. Same with us with chimps and shit.
Yeah.
But they took those last remaining genomes or whatever the fuck and placed them into that like the missing spots and shit. So basically, all it is a genetically enhanced gray wolf with dire wolf DNA in it. They're gonna behave the same and everything like that, but it's not the
God's
same thing.
created dire wolf.
It's
You know,
not the same shit.
playing God,
I
baby.
mean, I feel like eventually we could start getting closer to this.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No?
No, think about it. Do you know what DNA they got like for this? You know what they got it from? 70-something thousand-year-old tooth or a skull, and then like a 30-something thousand-year-old tooth or a skull. Like it was a tooth and a skull, but the years are swapped. I don't know what one's which.
Bro, I know that people don't like when they bring back shit that's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
But like low key, if we had the fucking saber tooth back, bro, that'd be hard,
No,
dude.
it wouldn't.
Be hard.
Have a motherfucking saber tooth?
We'd be fucked.
Not really. Just put him
Keep-
in a zoo.
He'd be fucked then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
saber tooth would be fucked, not
Yeah.
us. But
But that sounds fucked up. What I said.
Yeah.
But anyways,
it's alright.
it looked cool though.
It's an attraction. You
I just
know what I
want
mean?
to see it in person, bro. People would pay money for that.
They were big
You seen the
motherfuckers.
videos of little kids standing in front of the lion exhibit and they fucking saber-tooth tigers are big as fuck.
How big are those motherfuckers?
Big
bro?
old boys.
Huge.
Let me look up how much they weigh, bro.
I feel like
We don't know.
I feel like hunting
No,
though.
we have an idea, right?
We have an idea, but that's like saying how much did a T-Rex weigh? We don't really know.
Hunting
but
would.
we definitely
There's
have
people.
an idea.
There's people out there now that think T-Rexes are fucking dragons,
Yeah, but
because
they
you know
got-
how birds have fucking hollow bones.
They got feathers and
Bro,
shit.
what if they had wings, bro?
No,
Like
that's
had
what they
fed-
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think that they had hollow
And
bones
the
on
feathers
wings,
and shit. Yeah.
and then they kind of like when the bones and shit like fossilized,
Yeah, yeah.
the fucking wing bones just
They're
disappeared.
gone,
So
they're
now
gone.
it just looks like stubs that we think is arms.
Okay. I got information on the
It
saber
could be
tooth.
true.
It says they typically weighed between 160 to 280 kilograms, so 350
Yeah,
to
but-
620 pounds.
It's a big fucking cat,
Big cat with big old fucking fangs,
Yeah.
boy.
bro. That's a big fucking
But,
cat.
like, what is it hunting though? Like, it's not hunting mammoths anymore and shit. You know.
No, yeah, exactly. We'd be fucked.
It would just hunt like
No, you
elephants.
just throw it a ribeye in the
Hey, man.
cage, bro.
You think a ribeye is gonna be enough for a 600-pound cat?
With a fuck,
You
like
have to give it several ribeyes,
his
bro.
teeth would be obsolete.
Bro,
It wouldn't make
he'd
sense.
be the one that's like, oh, we can pet velociraptors.
You could
Don't do it.
call
Shit
it call
look hard, bro.
call it
Oh.
blue, call it blue like
yeah.
you know Chris Pratt.
You know,
Give
there's
you-
one animal from back in those times that I wish they don't bring back.
The dodo bird.
Nope. Short-faced bear.
Are you
What
talking
is
about
that
the
shit?
If
fucking?
they bring that thing
the
back,
eater?
we are fucked. They literally think it was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yep.
They literally think that is the bear that kept us from crossing this one part of the tundra or whatever the fuck it was called. They think that was like one bear that kept us from crossing over.
Big,
No way.
big
Bro,
boy was probably
they made
fucking us
polar
up.
bears look like bitches.
Yeah, but we got
Polar bear ripped the door off the
handle
car.
it. You act like we can't handle it.
I mean, nowadays I
we gotta
pull the
fucking
AR
US
out,
military
handle
shit.
that bit.
You know what I'm saying?
When shit hits the fan, worst case worst, drop a nuke.
Watch how big this thing is.
Hey man, that's a whole
It ain't
nother
eating a
conversation, bro.
nuke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not gonna, you know.
That's literally one next to people.
You see that shit, man? Yeah, that motherfucker. They were
And it
tall.
had
They were
long
big.
limbs.
They were big.
So it was like what, twice the size of polar bear or some
Yes.
shit?
That shit looked like
Holy shit!
that shit looked like 10 feet standing up.
Yeah,
Quite literally,
That
bro. Look
motherfucker-
how long the arms are, bro.
Just one big old swipe. Bam. rip you in half.
Bro, I feel like bears act like dogs sometimes. Haven't you seen videos
Not-
of bears cuddling up a dude or some shit in Russia?
I didn't
It's
realize.
like a fucking dog.
We'd always talk about, you know, oh, you gonna fight this one-on-one bear and shit. Until we went to Colorado and saw that motherfucker in the zoo. Saw that
Oh, I was about to
grizzly.
say, yeah.
And then I was like, nah.
Nah, you don't want to fuck with that.
Seen him
bro.
just behind that glass. I was like, nah.
Yeah,
You were at the house in Brandon.
Huh?
You came to the house in Brandon,
Yeah.
didn't you? You saw my dad's rug on the wall?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That was a female.
Big old boy.
Are those
But we talking
bigger
about
than the
seen the
males?
bitch.
No.
Be seen the bitch alive, bro.
Oh,
Seen the
shit.
bitch
I don't
alive
think so.
behind some glass, looking at us like.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, bro,
It looked kind of goofy, but
it look a little
I know he could
stupid.
lock in and
He
just
could just-
fucking kill your ass.
Start eating you from the ass out,
Yeah.
ass
How
up.
big is a male Kodiak grizzly?
I ain't trying to fuck with none of that shit, bro. I
Kind
ain't.
of sad that we could lose polar bears.
1,500.
1,500. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
boy.
fucking yeah.
Me banked.
Oh, and they run. What do they run like 30 miles per hour or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like
How are
dummy
they moving
fast.
that weight so fast?
It's all muscle, bro. Think about it. They have to
You know
literally
what's crazy
eat
though?
a certain
Look
amount.
at a bear that's completely shaved.
They look gross.
It looks terrifying.
It's fucking.
You know what it looks like? A giant rat.
Yeah.
Have
It's
you
a
seen
fucking
it?
Yeah.
giant.
It
Bro.
looks like a giant
That was a
fucking
black
rat.
bear too.
Them
Yeah.
bitches look.
They look like big ass rats.
Just little.
Hell
Fucking
nah,
hate
bro.
that shit. Climb a
Shit.
tree on my ass. Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
You're taking the shotgun out of retirement.
They try to bring fucking just like the mammoths. It
Gotta
technically
survive,
won't
baby.
be a mammoth either.
What will it
It'll
be?
be a little elephant combo
So,
wombo.
The
A little
closest
something.
elephant that actually has like closest related DNA to mammoths is what, the African black elephant or something like that.
Some shit. Some with the
It's
tusks.
something like that, but
Yeah.
it's basically going to be the same shit. They're going to take those, they're going to put genomes in places that it belongs, and then they're going to have that female elephant carrying the mammoths, and it's going to birth mammoths.
It's gonna be a little.
Okay.
It's gonna be a
So
little
it's just
hairy
gonna-
fucker.
It's just going to be a genetically modified furry elephant.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it
the
makes
reason
sense.
the reason they want to bring those back is actually kind of cool.
What is the reason?
Because where they were in the world, they would like stomp down the snow and shit, so it would like keep the permafrost from melting, so it would help with carbon emissions, because a lot of the permafrost right now is melting, and that's letting off a lot of trapped carbon underneath in the Arctic. So
Holy
it's
shit.
letting that shit go. So if they release
Fucking up
them
our
back
shit.
Pounding
into
it down.
it's gonna start pounding it down
They
and
need to
start.
grind that bitch
Bro,
down.
that's some good science
Yeah.
right there. There's a reason right there.
But
I'll take it.
let's be honest right now. Why the fuck, science-wise, did they bring back a dire wolf?
Cause wolves are cool,
'Cause
bro.
it's cool, bro.
Yeah, until they start fucking shit up, bro.
Guess
We're not
what?
gonna do shit. Boy.
Look at
But-
Jurassic Park.
It
dog.
was all cool. It was different when we had muskets and shit. We got ARs and AKs.
Look at
It's only
Jurassic
catching
Park.
so much.
Give us 20 years, we're gonna have Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but then you gotta just bomb it, bro. Cause at that point, I'm not fucking with a pterodactyl. Spear me through my fucking rib cage
sorry,
and take me
dog,
off fucking.
But if we're at Jurassic Park or something,
We're not going.
and that shit gets out, I'm sorry, we're all looking at each other and just saying, this is it. We're
You-
not outrunning a velociraptor.
You go no.
Hell no, bro.
You
I
go
can't outrun
ahead.
My dog.
You know what? In fact, yeah.
Archie gonna catch me, bro.
Velociraptor catching the car.
yeah. That motherfucker-
Velociraptor looking at because ostriches catch cars.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Fucking
Velociraptor
ostriches, yeah.
built. Yeah, fucking. I'm good.
I've always
I'm
wanted to. Like, you remember how they tamed them hoes in the Jurassic Park movie?
The
Motherfucker.
Jurassic
Imagine you tame that motherfucker, and you're like this,
Come here, girl. It's all good, girl.
and like we don't tell our apartment that we have like an extra pet.
Got a fucking
If you think
velociraptor
about
in
it,
it.
that was the wolf back in the day. They were pack animals.
They were.
Raptors were pack animals. And Utah, I hate that fucking state to death, and I don't care about.
You don't like the salt flats.
I don't
all
care
you-
not a
about
salt
all
flat
you
boy.
Utahnians, Utah.
You can argue with me all you
Utahnians.
want. You can argue with me all you want. There's only one person in that state that I care about. Okay,
Who?
Ronald Reagan.
Don't fucking what?
Tony,
I'm playing.
my brother. All right.
That's a real dog right there.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, but
They don't know
had a
Tony,
raptor native to Utah.
That's
It's
fine.
literally called
A
It's
raptor?
literally called the Utah Raptor. Look it up. That shit's
Ugh.
That
awesome.
sounds like a car.
Shit's big,
Got
and
a
they
Utah
are, they're
Raptor.
honestly
Car, bro.
they're kind of mean looking.
Utah Raptor.
Because you know how it's a
Utah
lot of
Raptor.
desert, right?
Yeah.
So they found a lot of fossils, and it's the same type of raptor, but it's only around there.
You know what reminds me of that shit?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Have you gone to like a reptile store?
Yeah.
The
Once in my
fucking
life.
the monitor lizards, bro.
Them fucking
They're
big
not
old boys.
standing like a velociraptor would stand.
This-
But if you look at their fucking face, right, and the way their eyes move,
Yeah.
they're smarter than you think, and they look fucking crazy. They look like little fucking velociraptors.
Little
Dog.
scary fuckers.
Them shits look crazy.
Bro, imagine that bitch just like blown up 20 times, the size of a dog, just running at you.
Komodo dragon.
Even
bro.
Komodo dragon will fuck you
Komodo
up.
dragon.
That's a Utah
Bro, I
raptor.
ain't letting no.
What the
If
fuck?
you let a Komodo dragon fuck you up,
Bro.
you need to hit the fucking.
Isn't there a
gym, bro. You
fucking
need to hit the weights.
isn't there a fucking island though where it's just like straight Komodos? I heard there's an island that's straight Komodos like
Yeah.
dumb deadly, like they bite because they bite you, and they're poisonous, so they fuck you.
What they do is
They'd
they
have to
bite.
catch
No,
me, though.
what they do is they bite you.
Are they that fast?
And they let their venom kill you slowly. So when
Yeah.
you start slowing down, they come bite you again, and then they keep following you, and they literally start eating you alive, bro.
Start just eating you out.
Fuck that.
Not the good
dude.
kind, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, ain't happening, G. Ain't happening.
I'm gonna kill a couple Komodos on the way up. I'm snapping necks.
Those things are fast too, though. No, Komodos are fast too.
Grab the mouth, grab
They
the
don't
fangs.
look fast though.
Oh, they're fast and big.
They just be doing
They don't-
this.
They don't look as big as they are either, but those things are fucking.
That's what you
huge.
say about a gator too, until you see that motherfucker running at
Bro,
you.
nah, gators are slow.
Nah,
G.
G.
Bro,
Nah.
you
You
start
ain't never
running
seen.
the zigzags, you gonna confuse his ass, bro. He's
No,
not
that's
gonna know
not.
which
That's
way
not.
to
That's
go.
not what it is.
I'm gonna
Their
drop.
elbows don't bend that way.
I'm gonna drop a
They
fucking.
literally can't
drop
bend
kick
their
a fucking
joints in
gator.
diagonal ways like that.
Exactly. I'm gonna zigzag his ass. He ain't gonna
You'll
know what's
literally
going
juke.
on.
You'll juke out a gator, bro.
Yeah, you could juke out a gator.
And then you know what else
Hit
you
a
can do?
hit a 3
You
4 on him.
distract them. I jump on them, then we got gator bites.
I wasn't gonna eat him.
I will.
Just gonna let him release him
All
back.
right, well then you do all the skinning and the cooking.
That
I'll
shit's
just
a
eat it when it's
bitch.
done and fried.
If you've ever skinned
wanna do one of
and
the
fucking
in-betweens.
processed a gator, you know that's a bitch. Air compressor mode. You know what I mean? You make some slits in there. You know what I'm saying? On the wrist and shit.
Nah,
Put
I
the
know
air
what you're
compressor
saying.
in there.
Blow his shit
Blow
out.
it, and it comes off of the fucking body. Like you literally hear it go, and it blows up, and it comes disconnected from the meat
Bro,
and shit.
who the fuck's doing that shit, dude? You
Crack-
know someone that did that, bro?
Crack ass rednecks, yeah.
Ugh.
Shit.
And back in the day, you know, like in high school, we're all into fishing and shit.
Yeah.
And you all watch like the catch and cooks.
Motherfuckers be.
Yeah.
Remember deer meat for dinner? That dude in Florida, the white dude,
Cut, deer
the one,
meat
that's
for
the
dinner.
one that's always on the fishing boat and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, he did it, and he's the one that showed me on the YouTube video the air compressor mode. He literally like air compressed that shit, and then he used big ass clippers, bro, to clip down the skin, and it goes.
Ugh.
And I'm like, damn, they are thick as fuck.
Ugh.
And I'm not gonna lie, everything that man cooks, shout out, that motherfucker looks bomb.
I mean, hey, stove.
Bomb.
You put the right seasoning on it.
Put some right.
Shit.
I
Put
don't.
the right seasoning.
I didn't
Roll a
even
bit
know
of
you
lemon
could
pepper
eat
on
palm
that.
A little
tree.
lemon pepper on that bad boy. Look.
I didn't even know you could eat a palm tree until he showed me.
Palm
No.
Palm tree.
It's called heart of palm, yeah.
What part of the palm?
Or they call it, I think in the video, correct me if I'm wrong, but they called it swamp cabbage. They call it swamp cabbage.
swamp cabbage? What the fuck?
So it's
bro?
called.
Doesn't sound appetizing.
So
to be
it's a
honest
heart
with
of palm, like you rip down the palm tree or whatever. It's like a certain kind of palm tree,
you. Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
the core, like the
Mm.
white core of the palm tree.
Like a pineapple?
No,
Like a pineapple core?
no. So it's like a white core, and then you cut off. They call it like the bitter or whatever, and then you cut it, and people make it into like stews and shit.
I mean,
I don't know.
I
man,
could
gotta
see it,
see it for myself.
but like, I never looked at a palm tree. and Was like, yeah.
No, it's not that kind of palm tree. The
Yeah.
one that he ripped down is like one of those short little stubby
oh, like
bush
short
looking
palm.
ones.
Like
You
a
know,
little
baby
palm.
palm.
Yeah, the ones that grow out like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
fat
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's where the rattlesnakes be hanging out, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I've
Yeah.
seen that dude in those videos go in some places I would say fuck no. All right.
You see the motherfuckers that be going to the Everglades at nighttime?
Yeah.
And they just go in the water
Marching-
with some fucking
marching
racing-
through the
that?
stump.
You saw that lady on TikTok that went viral, bro? She had her camera. She's like an underwater photographer.
Fuck that,
And
bro.
she's in the Everglades. She goes, I can't see even what I'm walking on right now. But she goes, we're in the Everglades. I just want to show you how beautiful it could be. I'm like, the fact that you start... And the guy who, like, duetted the video is like, I beg your sweet pardon.
I'm gonna
He
get
goes,
the fuck out the
I
water.
told you about the megalodon and the shark. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in the Everglades.
Now
I'm
you in
like,
the
bro,
Everglades, fucking with all them big
Bro,
old
I'm not
motherfuckers.
getting in that fucking water at nighttime. Even in the daytime.
I will
actually.
not get in any body
Actually, I
of
will
water.
never get in that water.
I will never
Hell
get in
no.
any
Give me a
body
steel
of water
boat.
if I can't see my feet.
Yeah, dead ass. And that's most of Florida water.
It's
We gotta be
90%
real.
of Florida water.
If
It's
we're
all
at the
murky.
beach- if we're at
Everybody
the
want to
beach-
come to Clearwater Beach, and it ain't clear.
Nothing
They
clear
get all
about it.
confused.
I
Nothing clear
forgot
about it.
what one of y'all told me, but when we were at the beach, and I was like, "There's a sandbar out there." I'm not swimming to that fucking.
Oh,
beach.
That
I
was
thought-
me, bro. I was
uh,
about it. I wanted to go
I
to
told
the
you, I
sandbar.
wasn't moving. I wasn't going nowhere near sandbar.
You already
Fuck
know his
no.
ass wasn't doing it.
Nah.
He's not about that shit.
My luck, something gonna get me.
Exactly.
Something gonna get me.
Me,
My
the
luck.
minute-
My luck.
Our luck. The minute our feet start hovering and we actually have to swim,
Yeah.
Ray's gonna hit our.
You're
leg.
gonna see me fucking fighting off a bull shark, and I'm gonna be
Bro.
like, bro,
He's
Cool,
gonna be
but I'm
fighting
gonna
off
be
a
right
bull
there
shark.
with
I'm gonna
you,
be
bro.
getting
that's
Irwin.
fine.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
be
gonna be
right
at the
there
sandbar
with
looking at me like, hey guys, and you gonna see me.
Yeah, but then
Bro.
you're gonna see
I'm
me
I'm dead ass gonna fucking puncture the eyeballs of that bull shark,
Fucking
and I'm gonna fucking fuck that shit up. I'm not
Fist
letting him,
and
I'm not
gills.
letting that shark taking my homie's limbs, bro.
You gonna take a
because,
chunk out of
bro,
me. He gonna be
nah,
on me, bro.
Nah, no limbs are being took. No fucking muscle. No tissue. No
Good.
none of that.
I hope so,
Hell
bro.
nah.
If you had like a
would-
underwater radar at all times, I'd be everywhere with you,
I'll
bro.
cut that hoe open. Grab your piece of fucking chunk
You gonna
meat.
put it.
It back on. Tell the ambulance. Sew that hoe right back on.
It's
bro. We're
good.
not playing
It's still
that
hot.
game.
It's still hot. It's
Yeah.
still ready.
Still, you know,
You know.
just fit it right in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a little sew action. Call it a day.
bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that Soul Surfer girl.
Bro,
Respect to her
Bethany
though.
Hamilton?
Respect to her though.
Bro,
I don't want to be anything
Gangster.
like that.
She
She
that
still
would
she
be
still
crazy.
went out. She's a G. She still went out.
Bro,
I would have
I
been
would have
like,
never been
fuck
out.
that.
I would have never would have back
Bro.
out to the ocean,
Nah.
boy.
You got me. It's not for me,
You
but
got
Say, rock
good.
climbing's my new shit now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, maybe not
With
her
one
because she was
arm?
missing. Yeah, the arm.
Yeah, I mean, like most
She
of the
got-
time they use their upper body,
She's
right?
gonna be like that dude that got trapped and had to cut off his arm with a Swiss Army knife.
That guy who got his
Wait,
fucking
what?
arm.
You
He
never
got his
seen that
arm
movie?
stuck
Trapped where?
That was in
when
Utah
he was
too.
rock climbing.
So
He
he
was rock
had-
climbing?
he was rock climbing and he fell or in a rock fell or some shit.
Yeah, so he
and
got
it
his-
trapped his arm like this between the rock and the mountain.
And he couldn't.
He had nothing but a Swiss Army knife,
He had the
and he
fucking
cut all the way through his arm with a Swiss Army knife, bro.
Just
Bone
Dude,
and all.
nah, bro.
straight G.
Ain't no
Bone and
way,
all.
dude.
Adrenaline
A
pushing
Swiss
through the
Army
max.
knife. You know how hard you have to be pushing that bone to cut through a fucking bro. Swiss Army knives don't even cut paper.
That's nasty as fuck, dude.
I mean,
You
it's either
gotta
you
admit,
there or you
at some-
die up
at
there. You
some
know what I'm
point,
saying?
He got through all the flesh and he snapped that bone.
He just said.
There ain't no
He just
fucking
broke
way.
it.
There ain't no way he cut through a bone with a
He just-
Swiss Army
once
knife.
you
They're
get to
not
the
even that
point,
sharp.
it was
They
blood
don't
all
cut
over the place.
paper.
Yeah.
There's
The
blood
fact that
all
they
over
give
the
those
place.
to fucking Boy
Flesh
Scouts is insane.
hanging off. You just see bone. You're just like, God damn it,
Ah.
and just rip.
What
just
was the movie called? Like 27 hours? Because he
think
was
so.
trapped on the rock for 27 hours until he said, "Fuck it."
because I mean, hey, bro, you trapped. You either gonna starve or you gotta
Y'all remember Alex Honnold? Did you ever see that documentary?
with the fucking
That motherfucker climbed up El Capitan, I think,
with no.
with no ropes,
No,
nothing,
nothing.
holding him up.
Yeah, he's a straight
He
G.
trained like hella,
Nope.
and then he decided one day he was gonna do it, and they made a whole documentary on it, and he did it.
He did it.
And his girl was like, "I don't know why he's doing this.
Yeah, wasn't
he
he
don't
the
need
guy?
to be doing this."
He does all of it with no fucking ropes and shit.
Bro,
No
tripping.
no
Same with
leverage.
that old dude. What is he, French? The one that climbed the Burj Khalifa
Yeah,
with straight chalk?
but just
Yeah.
chalk in the pocket. Just look.
Yeah, a little bit of chalk in the
Like, what-
pocket will get
He
you
said
right
it
through.
took him a 9-hour climb to get to the top of the
At
Burj
some point, my
Khalifa.
hands are just like, damn, I'm already like
Bro,
5,000
the
feet
fact
up.
that he stood on
Hands are
the
bleeding.
antenna.
Those
like
motherfuckers
the,
have the most calluses
Calluses.
all over their
Bro.
shits, and they got biceps on their fingers.
They
bro.
got fucking.
Bro.
Yeah, they got the strongest motherfucking hands on the planet, dude.
Yeah.
But then they
It's
look,
up there with gymnasts
They
and
look
shit,
like
yeah.
sticks.
Their grip,
Yeah,
another level.
it's because
Another
bro,
level.
because body weight niggas, you don't really need a bunch of muscle to move your body.
Nah.
Yeah, once you
You
got
look
complete
at them,
control.
they're just shredded ass
It's
people.
just,
Just-
the fact
just
that he's
lean.
on like a
Lean.
skyscraper, leaning on the window,
You're not-
staying balanced like this.
Yeah,
you
you're
talking
not-
about a skyscraper?
No,
now?
Yeah, the French dude was
Burj
climbing on a.
Khalifa is the
Oh.
tallest building in the world.
Yeah, they're climbing
Oh.
the
He
fucking
climbs
in
by the
Dubai or
windows.
whatever.
dude.
He literally goes like this, right? Like sprays his feet, sprays his fingers, sprays the tips of
Gets
his
up on
shoes,
buildings and
gets
holds
him like
window
this,
sills and shit.
and literally just
Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's just-
Spider-Man shit.
dead ass.
You
Hell
got
no.
like your you're like pressure outwards to like.
And when he has to move a hand to put more chalk on it, he'll literally go like this. Nothing but pressure on his feet, and he'll stay core locked, balance on the window, spray his hands with chalk, put this hand back, take this foot off, spray it with chalk, and he'll literally go
Start climbing again. Fuck that.
anywhere he can fit this little bit of his finger, he'll put it and
Just a little
lift
bit
his body up.
little bit of grippage, my
It's
friend.
insane.
Little bit of grippage. That's all we got. Just a little bit. Fuck that.
Yeah, nah.
Same with skydiving. Fuck that.
On God.
I'm just not gonna. You know what I realized? I don't gotta deal with any of this shit if I never put myself in the situations that are gonna cause these kind of deaths.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's always
Sure.
the motherfucking white people that be doing that shit.
I don't
I'll be
gotta
real
worry
with you.
about my parachute not
I'll
popping
be real with you,
if I
bro.
don't gotta skydive. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't wrong.
Parachute's never gonna fail on me if I don't
He ain't
skydive.
wrong.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it is a lot of wipe. Just same thing with the ghosts, bro. Oh, we're just out in the middle of the woods, hear fucking some random fucking, howl, but sounds like a man. Oh, let's go investigate. Let's go fucking check it out.
Talking about the chips in the brain, man.
Yeah. I ain't doing it, bro. I ain't doing
I'm
it.
not
Can't do
putting a
it.
chip in my brain either.
I don't want to get modified like that, and then someone just boot me off because
My brain's already fried.
Or
bro.
like,
You don't want my shit.
what's the contingencies on that? What's the hack level? Because who's to say, motherfucker can't just be mad at fucking me, find my IP in my brain, and hack my shit,
Yeah.
and then now I'm fucking seeing upside down or something. Or I'm fucking, I don't know what's left from right. Equilibrium's all fucked up. Yeah, I'm all fucking
You see a fucking just a ski mask in front of your eyes.
just constantly. You can't
and
see
it's just
anything.
Like, dude, fucking do this or you die.
Rah. You got voices
wanna
in your
play a
head and
game?
shit. I'm good, bro. That
Like,
probably
nah.
I'd probably jump off the bridge.
You know what I'm actually
Head
scared
first.
of happening one day?
What?
Like in the world.
What you think?
There's one horror movie that actually gets to me, like watching them still to this day, and it's fucking Saw.
Saw.
I
Yeah.
can't stand Saw because it's so, in my opinion, it's realistic. Because if somebody is that dark, demented, and smart, they can make all of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Talking about Jigsaw or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Saw
yeah.
movies and
All
shit.
that shit is literally just
It's
machines
doable.
that he
It's
puts
doable.
it fucking together, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all. It's not like some crazy alien, crazy bullshit,
No,
science fiction
like
shit.
that was a twisted, demented, smart man.
Someone can just do that. Somebody probably already has done that
Like,
to
Oh
people.
yeah.
Some kind of fucking sick, twisted game.
that movie scares the fuck out of me.
I don't like gory shit, bro.
I
I'm not
know.
into that
You'd be
shit.
fucking.
Mm-mm.
I feel
I
like
like-
I'm gonna pass
You pass
out.
I
fuck
like
out.
scary movies, you know. I like my emo goth bitches, but I mean,
Ooh.
I can't be watching people get cut open on TV all day long.
You be.
Nah, it's like that fucking the fucking dark web. People
Bro.
looking
You
at
seen
people
that
get
shit?
their heads cut off.
Yeah,
and
The
their
live
fingers
live
cut off.
streams of
Bro,
that
I was
shit.
in
Yeah.
high
It's
school and
fucked.
there was a jit like, oh, dude, you want to watch these like cartel videos? Bro, them bitches no. In English class, I'm like, no.
English class.
I seen them shits. Them shits
No.
are
Bro,
fucked.
those motherfuckers are the ones you gotta watch out for, because those motherfuckers will do some twisted shit. They'll kill their dog, come to your school and shoot it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start with the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If someone's like genuinely watching those types of videos and they're like cool
fucked.
with it,
They're fucked.
I'm
you
telling
gotta
someone.
keep your distance from them.
Hey, but,
motherfuckers.
hey, bruh.
Fuck.
We cool, but remember,
And he said, remember.
when you come to school, we was cool.
We've always been cool.
We was
We've
cool. I
always
ain't never
been
said
cool.
nothing bad.
I
to
got
you,
your
boy.
back, bro.
I got your back.
I got your
I got your back. This nigga gonna kill everybody. I got your back. I got your back.
Trust me.
Somebody come get this nigga, bro. Come get this motherfucker. I'm snitching all the way.
I'm snitching.
I'm snitching through the moon,
I was
boy.
telling Blake and Nico about the school shooting that happened today
FSU?
at FSU.
Yeah.
And apparently the son,
Mm-hmm.
20-year-old son, was the son of a deputy
Mm-hmm. Of the sheriff's
and
office.
took her gun.
Yep.
Damn.
Took a sheriff's gun
Damn.
and fucking shot up a school.
Yeah, killed like two some people.
See,
Some
in
fucked up
my
shit.
opinion, that's on the parent, because if you're a deputy and you're coming home and just leaving that shit where that kid can grab it.
Well, I think she had a gun. I think she had multiple guns at the house. I don't know if she took her gun.
Oh,
She
I
was
was
She
supposed
had
gonna
her own
say.
guns.
I'm sure she had
But
guns at the
still, why
house.
aren't they put up like that?
I don't know. It's a fucking FSU guy. He's a college
Apparently,
kid.
she had been working for 18 years with, like, the out of county, or I don't know what it was, state county.
Yeah.
But apparently, she was a really good employee, like no issues ever.
Well,
and
that-
then out of nowhere, her son fucking takes her gun and fucking shoots up a school, bro.
Now
like,
it's
what the fuck?
now it's negligence
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, he's a grown ass man at this point, so it's kind of like
I didn't see if
If he
he
wants-
killed himself though. I feel like they always do.
I
I
mean,
mean, straight
it's
up.
a quick way out.
They always try to do it. It's like, bro, kill yourself before you do the school shooting. How
Yeah,
about that?
yeah.
You feeling
Go
that
through
type
that.
of
If you
way.
feeling type shooty,
I
mean-
shoot yourself.
Yeah.
Save everybody else to fucking
They always
head.
make
No problem.
stairwells and a rope. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
If you
I ain't
if you're
hanging
really that
motherfucker.
down bad, just fucking, go hang out with some fucking friends. You feel me?
Oh, they gonna hang. They gonna hang. They
That
gonna.
rope be real nice to your neck.
Uh-huh.
It'd be real. Hold you.
Yeah.
It's
Hold
gonna make you feel like you're actually being hugged for once. You feel me?
Hey,
Motherfucker.
whatever you want, brother. Drink bleach for all I give a fuck. With just
Do what you gotta do.
See, I don't know how much bleach do you have to drink?
good amount.
Because when I was like 5,
Yeah.
I thought a cup of bleach on the counter was water, and I dead ass drank that shit. I'm still here.
No.
You don't
way,
gotta like
bruh.
drink a lot, but I think if you
My mom
drink
took me to the ER, yeah.
if you
but,
drink
like-
it consistently, because you don't remember that story about the lady,
Dude, My Strange Addictions.
who
She put it in her bath water. She'd drink it.
No, some other shit. She was like some Hispanic lady, and she was married to this guy who was in the military,
She was putting it
and
in
she
his
was
coffee.
putting it in his coffee every
No
morning.
Yeah.
way.
She's putting little bits into his
I
coffee
would
every morning.
taste that shit.
Well, he was
tasting
tasting.
something was off.
He said something was a little funny, so he set
Yeah.
up cam, and
She was putting straight up capfuls.
he
of
started
bleach.
fucking like dipping, testing his like the water
He
in the
said it was
coffee
coming
maker.
out soapy.
Yeah, it was coming out. It was like
Sudsy.
So he started putting it in the coffee maker, and it was coming back as fucking bleach.
So
and
she
he
was
like,
trying to kill him.
yeah,
And
trying to get his shit.
When he looked at the camera, she was literally going like this from under the sink, putting like the like bleach cap.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
filling that up and dumping it
into the water
into the water
for
of the coffee pot.
maker. Yeah,
So if
Is it
anything,
Latina?
yeah. She was trying to.
If
She was
any-
trying
if-
to take that nigga.
if anything, she was like
slowly.
heating bleach up and then drinking it. That's got to be a whole different issue.
He was
Yeah,
feeling
you
some
don't wanna
type
heat that
of.
hoe up.
No.
I mean, what would you do if you caught your fucking wife? Or well, I thought it was your wife. Trying to fucking poison you.
Bro,
or anything.
I'd smack the shit out
with
of
the
her,
cams, bro?
Like,
I
With the
might.
cams?
I'm not saying that.
I'm not gonna kill her.
I
ain't gonna kill her. I'm gonna
I'm
justice.
not saying that, but like I might go.
I go ape shit.
1940s with that shit, and
Bring it back. I mean, you trying to kill me. It's different when you trying
like,
to kill
yeah,
me.
if you're trying to kill me slowly like that, yeah,
I don't-
You might eat
Now I'm
my-
defending myself.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy.
You might eat some knuckles.
I'm not
Like
trying
you
to.
said, bro, these hands
Allegedly.
are unisex, bro.
Oh god.
These hands are
Hands
unisex, boy.
Justice is unisex, boy.
If you trying to bleed, if you trying to kill me
Yeah.
slowly with
Yeah.
bleach in my coffee, you're gonna eat some knuckles.
People want to always talk about. Oh, don't hit women.
Because at
don't
that
hit
point,
women.
you are literally killing me slowly from the inside out.
From the inside out. And like I said,
Like-
I don't believe on beating on women. You know, they
Me-
weaker, they
me
smaller.
either.
But if a girl coming at me with a knife, she getting punched in the face.
Oh
100%.
yeah,
It just has to be how it's got to be.
100%.
Because I'm not getting stabbed,
Yeah.
so you can feel like
Yeah.
a princess.
If it's just hands
Yeah.
though, I'm just
Nah.
gonna shove her against the wall.
Oh, probably head
Get
and
out of
armor.
the
Might
way.
sweep her. a
Probably
little
head
bit.
and armor ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put her in
might
a
say
If you
triangle.
grab the strap,
Put her in a
best
body.
believe I'm not gonna be the one dying.
Oh, if she
Fuck
grabs
no.
the strap, I'm John Wicking her shit.
Oh my god.
I'm rolling.
On God. Like Perkins. Remember in John Wick? He
Yeah.
fucked Perkins up.
Oh, I'm fucking her up, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not my fault.
They fought, but then, she did some shit, so he was like, I'm going to have you cornered.
And that's the equal rights that we asked for, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I just don't think it's right,
Oh,
beat
yeah.
on really anybody,
No.
women or man, so
Yeah.
it's cool, But if it's in self-defense, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I thought about relating to that in a weird way? Imagine if someone put chocolate all over a dog park.
Mm.
Just fucking put it all over the dog
I'm
park.
beating
See,
them.
that's heinous.
I'm fucking them up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
heinous, yeah.
I'm hunting them.
That's some twisted shit that someone could so
Yeah.
easily do.
They can do it at any time.
I even found out
Yeah.
peanut butter is toxic for dogs. That's
Peanut
not
butter?
Yeah, it's not good to give your dog peanut butter. Peanut butter flavoring is okay.
Because I always hear
But
about people giving them dogs peanut
I've
butter.
Straight
always-
peanut butter.
That's the thing. So I had
Straight peanut butter.
growing up, we had a Jack Russell, and she was older than me. I was in 8th grade. I was like 13. My parents put her down. She was 17.
Mm.
That dog
That's
ate.
a long life.
That dog ate grapes all of the fucking time, and
Whoa.
they say grapes are like
Can't.
one of the
Super-
most toxic
super most
things
toxic.
for dogs.
Vets
When I
will tell
tell
you
you-
don't.
She we had grapevines in our backyard.
Yeah.
She literally picked the whole lower half before she passed away. She was blind. She sniffed them bitches out and picked them all off. Didn't even get the shits.
Hmm.
Confused the fuck out
She
of
was
me.
built. She had an iron stomach.
But then Kodiak,
different.
he's what, 9 now?
Yeah.
He's always been given scoops of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Always been fine.
Yeah.
But then if you look it up, the shit that's in peanut butter is technically not good for them.
Not good for them. There's a lot of stuff that's
And
forever,
then
yeah.
you remember how I got scared because Tyr started throwing up and everything because
Yeah.
of the ramen? Found out why because of that.
Sodium.
Yep, the sodium.
Sodium.
I had to give him so much
Holy
water.
shit.
Sodium
And I took him on
fuck him
like
up.
10 walks that day to make sure he flushed himself out because he ate. I had 2 ramen packets, but I ate all the like noodles except for like the crushed up ones.
Yeah,
So we got the little tiny noodles, but 2 packets worth of fucking seasoning.
Ugh.
Come to find
Yeah,
out, the
straight
dogs
sodium.
are allergic to the onion and garlic powder.
Yep.
And the sodium in it
Can't
is
have
so
no
high
garlic,
they
no
can get
onion.
Seriously.
their white blood
I've given
cells.
Archie like chicken before.
It's
their-
chicken.
It's their
Seasonings on it.
that's fine, but like
Just straight garlic and shit like
a
that.
lot of it like in those straight packets.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
The garlic and onion powder it said can fuck up their red blood cells and give them anemia,
Fuck,
and then
dude.
that high sodium can give them sodium poisoning.
What
So
the
I was
fuck?
like, bro,
Dehydrated like a motherfucker. Yeah. We're gonna retain a lot of water.
yeah, I literally fed that dog water all day long, bro.
Yeah, bro, that shit's no good. I mean, we went through the scariest with the fucking ibuprofens, bro.
Oh, dude.
Both dogs got
I was
ibuprofen.
trying to give Archie Benadryl because you can give dogs Benadryl.
Like kid Benadryl, yeah.
And I fucking realized I gave that motherfucker extra strength ibuprofen on accident.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the Benadryl. And I
Yeah.
looked at it again and I'm like, uh-oh.
It's
So
bad.
then I called Sean right away. I'm like, bro, how did you make Luca throw up last time? And what was it, hydrogen peroxide?
Peroxide,
I
straight to the-
shoved I shoved fucking
A
hydrogen
lot.
peroxide down this man's throat.
A lot.
It was hard. I shoved it down his throat. We're all just sitting around, Archie staring at him, like waiting for him to throw up. Like,
Wait.
come on, motherfucker, throw up.
So you need some more?
Throw up. Out of nowhere, he's like,
Like, here it comes. It's just
Yeah.
fucking fat.
and
Just
Will was like,
fat.
bro, thank God because it's so toxic. Ibuprofen
Oh, yeah.
is
So
for
toxic.
dogs.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, them scares, boy.
Yeah.
It's a different scare,
So
bro. You're
you know
like, God,
melatonin, right?
my baby.
Yeah,
melatonin, a lot of it's not good for them either.
Yeah,
But like little like kid melatonin,
yeah.
I've always given Kodiak a little bit on like road trips or something where like he's really hyper one night and we're going out and he's
Yeah.
going to the kennel. Give him a little half of a gummy, he's fine.
Yeah.
That dog jumped on the counter one day. The most I've ever given that dog is like a gummy or two, like 5 little milligrams of melatonin. He's good.
You good.
He jumped on the counter one day at the Brandon house, bro, and ate 6 fucking gummies, dog.
Boy was
Fuck.
lit. Boy
I
was
looked
like
it up, and every time you look something up with Google, it's
that
gets
WebMD.
yeah,
Death,
bro.
It gets
It's
dying.
That
Yeah.
dog needs to
ER.
go to the vet emergency
Now.
right
Yeah,
now.
right away.
Today,
That
right
dog,
now.
I swear to God, I monitored him. Like I smoked all night and just sat down to the stairs, like watching TV all night. That dog every 5 minutes would stretch, hit a different position. I've never heard a husky snore until that night.
What's
Holy
up?
shit, boy.
I
He was
swear to
slumped.
fucking God,
He was
that dog
slumped.
slept until like noon the next day.
He was
didn't
trying to
even
hold
wanna go
on.
outside,
He was
bro.
trying to hold on for dear life. He was like,
But
I'm sleeping.
did he get sick? Nope. Did he have any like
Slept that shit
upset
off.
stomach? Nope. The minute he actually woke up, he was a normal fucking dog.
You can just give him some CBD oil and shit, some
Oh,
tinctures
yeah.
and shit. Instead of
Yeah.
the melatonin, you can just do a little,
Mhm.
little droppy drops.
Give him a. I told you I wanted to give him those joint.
And
Vitamins and
yeah,
shit.
there's some good ones
They
out there.
have one that's CBD loaded now, so like it helps him relax during the nighttime.
Yeah.
And gives them that nutrients for their joints and shit while they're sleeping.
Yeah, huskies need that.
Because he's starting to get to the
Or
point.
older dogs in general just
You
need
can
it.
tell that fucker's getting brittle.
But the
Like-
huskies with the hip dysplasia, fucking.
Mhm. Them and
That's what I'd be worried
they
about.
don't have it as bad
And
as
eyesight problems.
GSPs, but
GSP's got it fucked.
fucking bad.
But
you
Luca's
can literally
both.
see their hips go like this.
Lucas both. His
Yeah.
feet, literally, his feet are like this, but his hips are like this.
Mhm.
So he's sitting like this.
You know what's very
All the
common
time.
in the Huskies too, though? Instead of the hip, it's their knees.
The knees.
The tendons in their knees blow out.
Yeah.
Kodiak's already had them both blown out.
No way.
So in the both of his rear knees, it's it's basically their version of the ACL.
Mm.
Where that's usually at, he has 2 metal plates there instead.
Fuck.
Because when he blew the one out, he got surgery.
Mm.
While healing, he put too much pressure trying to play on the other one
Blew
and
that
blew
bitch
that one out. So as the stitches were getting pulled from the other one, he had to get his other knee replaced.
That's fucked.
Fuck, dude. Just big dogs in general have
Yeah.
more issues, right?
Where is she?
You
Yeah.
and me, the dogs, the bullies and shit,
Yeah.
stomach's flipping. The minute they eat, don't let them fucking play for like an hour.
Oh, I know.
That stomach
Yeah.
will literally.
They'll be all fucked
Yeah.
up.
I remember the first time I took Archie on a car ride, made the mistake in feeding him.
Threw up all up in that bitch, didn't you?
Yeah, he threw up all up in that bitch, bro.
Yup.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know, you learned. It was my first dog. I ain't know shit.
No
I
shit.
just-
I mean,
you live and you learn, man.
Tier fucking. It was like the first dog that was like full on my responsibility.
Yeah.
Like he got a rope toy in Utah.
Ate that most.
So he like it was one of the Kong, you know, like the rubber Kong bones.
But it's
Yeah,
got
But, like,
rope on the ends.
Through it's the rope. He
Ah.
pulled the strings out and ate it, and
Mm.
it blocked where his stomach meets his intestines, like in a ball,
Yeah.
and then where his intestines meet his colon in a ball.
You gotta get that bitch.
So
pumped.
he couldn't shit, and he couldn't process food, so he'd puke everything that he would eat up,
Mhm.
and then he couldn't use the bathroom.
Well,
That
happens.
dog dropped down to. When I took him to the vet, they weighed him at like 12 pounds.
Jesus.
I could go like this and touch the underside of his ribs.
Ugh.
Holy shit,
That
dude.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta get pumped that shit out.
You
But-
remember those dogs we watched? Basically, one of the motherfuckers ate his fucking leash, like ripped it,
Fucking chewed it up.
chewed it up, ate it. Literally, like maybe the next day, took that motherfucker for a walk. He shit it out.
Just a whole
like
fucking
a full
leash
fucking
in
piece
his-
of a leash.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Gotta
what the
sometimes
fuck?
pull that
Why do you
shit
think,
out.
Why do you think I got mad with the tear situation? He got clogged up with a rope toy in the front yard when he was like 4 months old. I pulled panties out of his ass.
Just-
I had, dude, bro. I was like, whose panties are
That's
these?
crazy
I literally
work.
pulled out
That's crazy
pink,
I
a
never had to
pink
deal with
thong.
that.
Because
It
he took
never
his
had to
shit
deal
and
with
it
that.
started hanging out of his ass.
You
I
see
put
it?
on a pair of gloves, grabbed it, and it was a pink thong, bro.
Yeah, 'cause it won't fucking die.
Never.
It won't, like, you know.
Never had to
digest
do
right.
that shit, bro.
Like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
Luckily, fuck.
Like,
Dogs be eating random shit, man. They don't
And
know.
you got cats fucking spitting fur balls and
oh my
shit.
god.
Bruh, we used to have a cat named Princess back when we lived in when we were still in middle school and shit. And they get that issue. Some cats get it where they can't do the digestion thing and only throw up. But it's like a fucking like disease or something like that. It happens. Happened to Princess, which was a dude, by the way. Don't know why. Long story. Was a dude. Ended up dying from that shit. That shit fucking sucks. And I was just lucky Teddy didn't go through that. That boy lived long.
Fuck, dude. Yeah,
They just
Teddy
can't
lived a long
digest it.
time.
No. Oh wait, no, like the fucking like something was wrong with his like stomach and digestive tract. So like even if you fed him, couldn't shit.
Yeah.
He didn't eat nothing. He just
Oh, hell no.
couldn't. It was like part of like some cats get it.
Bro,
Some cats get it.
my cousin's dog
Fuck.
has that esophagus shit.
Yeah.
They have to sit the dog up, like, in the sit-up table and, like, strap it in to the point the dog sits up like this to eat because if it sits up, like, normally and eats,
Yeah.
the esophagus, it's, like, halfway paralyzed
Mm.
so that it'll literally just,
Regurgitate that shit.
regurgitate it. No,
Fuck, dude.
it doesn't want to, nothing. Like, the dog will literally just puke up without asking to.
That's fucking
Yeah.
paralyzed esophagus.
They sit it up
Ugh.
in that table. It's literally like ADHD kid table, bro.
Oh fucking.
Yeah.
They sit it up, and then the tray comes down. They put the food bowl in front of it. It goes like this and eats. They let that dog sit there for a couple minutes after it eats to make sure that it's like
Goes
settled.
down, yeah.
Yeah, some water, man.
Fucking A, dude.
Like,
Yeah, man.
And then vet bills are like no joke.
bro,
Why are vet bills, bro? Vet bills are out of this world.
Cause
fucking
bro,
price, bro.
tax, bro. Healthcare for ancients.
Healthcare is